So a few days ago, I made a post on the Halo subreddit showcasing what the Xbox 360 version of Halo Reach looks like in 1440p ultrawide. This is the follow-up video going into more detail, showing quirks in Halo Reach, and the general state of Xenia and Halo emulation. So as you can see, the main menu looks a bit stretched. For reference, here's what it's supposed to look like. There's a good reason for that, which I'll cover later in the video. As you can see, with the background details and pieces, they look a little off. This isn't a graphical glitch. The slight moving parallax effect in Reach's menus are in-engine assets rendered in real time, and the edge is off-screen normally. But with the aspect ratio stretched, this is revealed. But they are just images. Anyways, I've loaded up the campaign, and as you can hear, the audio quit pretty much immediately. This is a common problem across the Halo series on Xenia, but with Reach it's really bad. On Halo 3, for example, music in cutscenes is either sped up extremely or broken outright.
They let me pick. Did I ever tell you that?
This bug has persisted for over a year and predates Triangle's work on the DirectX 12 branch of Xenia. On the edges of the screen, you can see the same kind of anomaly as with the main menu. It gives a little insight as to how Bungie constructed some of their cutscenes. I am curious to see how this will translate over to the official PC port of the Master Chief Collection, as it's been stated that MCC on PC will support multiple aspect ratios. We'll skip forward a bit, as there's nothing interesting going on. Just in case you thought this was backwards compatibility on an Xbox One X. Yep, there it is. Ubisoft strikes again. It's not clear at this time why only some people's faces are missing, but it's a far cry from Halo 3. Shadows also don't look quite right, though I'm not sure if this is how they're actually rendered on real hardware and it's too blurry to see at native resolution, or if this is just a glitch in Xenia.
Listen up, Noble Team. We're looking at a down relay outpost 50 clicks from Visegrad. We're gonna introduce ourselves to whoever took it out, and then Kat's gonna get it back online.
Get me under the hood, Commander.
Sir, why would rebels want to cut off Reach from the rest of the colonies?
You get a chance, maybe you can ask him, George.
Commander, we just lost our signal with HQ.
Backup channels?
Searching. Nada. Can't say what's jamming us.
You heard her. Dead zone confirmed. Command will not be keeping us company this trip.
I'm lonely already.
Unfortunately, after any kind of loading zone in Reach, the emulator crashes, so the game very quickly becomes unplayable, unless you have a save file with all checkpoints unlocked. It does look good though, and it'll look even better once the motion blur is removed.
Shoot down attempts are likely, so keep your distance.
Yes, sir.
Let's stay focused. Watch your sectors.
There's the communication.
So, about the HUD. Internally, the Blam engine has a few bytes that tell the renderer what the aspect ratio is, and it goes from there. But flat elements like the HUD stretch out across the entire screen no matter the ratio. That's because the modification that I applied to the game only applies to 3D rendered elements, and the HUD and menus can't be included in that unless I were to replace those outright. As you've probably already noticed, the frame rate's gone down the proverbial drain. This isn't respective of the in-game frame rate I had at the time. It was running at about half speed, but it wasn't running this bad. It doesn't really matter though, it crashed soon after anyways. So, yeah.
Firefight. Defend this area at all costs, Spartan.
Unfortunately, when I tried to play around a firefight, the same problem occurred. So I had to turn down the resolution from 1440p to the game's normal base resolution of 720p. And you'll notice a pretty significant downgrade in visual quality, even in a video that's gone through YouTube's compression. So that kind of sucks, but it does run much better, at least. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna leave the rest of the video as Firefight. So thank you so much for watching, see you in the next one.
First strike. Triple kill. kill. Killing spree. Overkill. Double kill. Reinforcements. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Reinforcements.